Bring a light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast. We bringing light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast. Judah a lion. In Bethel we learned to Zion when our father fell asleep on the rock. Now we consider wide awake when we don't sleep on the rock. So still be snoozing the stone the builders refusing. Came back around just to bruise him. I wonder who can get through to him. No one but the spirit. So I wrapped a couple letters in packages like a lyric. They distracted cause they heard we the actual people living. They counteract with conjecture. We battle axes and menaces. Limitless, it's a whole vibe. Me and my brothers come together like a whole tribe. Bashamayam, while my arms keep your soul tied to the Father through commandments till your soul rise. Lord knows. We bring a light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast. We bringing light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast. Maybe mix a few drinks, take a sip. That bottle is for the fathers that never got to be here. We live in prophecy clear. We walk in obvious fear. We see in Joshua trees that water saltier here. That's why we hardly can breathe. Our mental foggier here. The Father gon' have to burn it. These demons loftier here. Yo. Don't trip, every place that your soul's hit. Know that you're gonna be ruling these nations, don't quit. He who endures, he has faith. And he who retreats, he lacks patience. Remedial black faces, couldn't walk the line like Jack Chase. Is blind leading blind, now that's Mace. Stop following base men. Keep this living from in front of me. I don't wanna hear them words come because of me. I pray for grace to appear in the spirit just to come to me. Until then I'm moving humbly, Lord knows. We bring a light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast. We bringing light to the dark. We posted up out of park. We got a couple of signs. We bringing people to God. We turn and pray to the east. We never bow to the beast. We bring a prayer to the Sabbath and bid the people to feast.
Passover. It's the season of holy convocations. Leviticus 23 and 4. Moses commanded the elders of Israel, strike blood across the door. The Passover, time to purge out the leavening and let the blood shine bright. Cause the first sons born of Israel was saved that night. 1 Corinthians chapter 5. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Luke 22 and 7 says that day must be fulfilled and the Passover must be killed. Now the Passover is holy and kept in honor, so you must be clean. The Most High covers that in Numbers 9, 6 through 13. Loins girded strong, staff in your hand. You must be haste and eat. Be sure those boots strapped tight and fast on your feet. Get rid of all the malice and wickedness in your heart. Be sincere to the word when you're breaking that bread apart. The Most High didn't come for the whole world, but Israel instead. Let's come together united in Yahweh and break this bread.
Jerusalem, you the one, say lie like Judah son. Pray I bring the truth to some, speed fast in a coupe of some. Bring the last to the pinnacle roof, yeah, the letter I spits, the letter I write. Use the force like a Jedi Knight, Air Force like red eye white. Scatter force, I bet I might. Speed off, see swerve down the street lost. Heart beats off, never know if this life could be lost. Might tee off, make it run like Chuck Carry dog. Run nigga run, young niggas at the bottom like we came the ones. Young niggas at the bottom like we came the ones. Like we came the ones. Young niggas at the bottom like we came the ones. Like we came the ones. Young niggas at the bottom, gotta leave fast like Sodom. Gotta creep fast, hit the street sad. The day be bad till they taught them. Now we be fast, the lake be fast. The pray we fast, for we call them. Yup, seats hang like fruit. My eye keys we gang like Bruce. My eye keys we hang like loose. From a city I claim rights to. From a city I claim rights to. Will I make it through the gate? Pray I do. Famous last words, forgive me too. All of my fam, I pray they do. Gotta repent or we can't get through. Gotta repent or we can't get through. No, I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. Say, I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. Say, I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. Say, city in the whole wide world. Say, city in the whole wide world. Say, I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. I'm from a city in the Middle East, best city in the whole wide world. Say, city in the whole wide world. Say, city in the whole wide world. Shofar blow, we so far gone. Babylon came to town and they stole our home. Put us up on the trees and they broke our homes. Gave lemons, made juice like Omar Bro. Bishops robbing cops and robbers. It's such a problem, who can solve it? We walk the block with Zeets and Bibles. Teach the streets to seek survival. Bring peace to junkies, creeps and shotters. Peace to riders. No right foot creep when the beef is ours. We don't have the same heat when police are violent. So we ain't real G's to the streets as ours. Beast devour, can't lock step with coward. Come and preach every week, but the hungry scholar. Bringing more than just words. We pour in suburbs. The score is never settled till you're in the furs. All my saints that call Yahweh, stay on your team till it all is ours. See the fig tree, Esau devours, take the kingdom forever and ever and ever and ever. All my saints that call Yahweh, stay on your team till it all is ours. See the fig tree, Esau devours, take the kingdom forever and ever and ever. Culture dealer, dope for real, a hope for the lowest hill, the broken spirit. I was told to open prison, store the sick and broken bones, repair every broken home. Know your role, our house is a broken home. Fell away from our God, so we broke our bones. Deuteronomy 6:8 till I please my God. See, I bind them fast in between my eyes. In the spirit till we rise and the king preside. Man is flawed, lean on God. Damn, it's hard to see her side. Cameras off and damn, I off the need to cry. Deeds aside. We should be well known where your light show. And you know we used to be up in the night. Now we let the spirit and the light show. Tired of being dark, so we see you in the light. Let's go. All my saints that call Yahweh, stay on your team till it all is ours. See the fig tree, Esau devours, take the kingdom forever and ever and ever and ever. All my saints that call Yahweh, stay on your team till it all is ours. See the fig tree, Esau devours, take the kingdom forever and ever and ever and ever. This here for Yah for show. Only see Ada and Zadok for show. My water straight from the throne. We built the altar with the unhewn stones. Roam through the city, all we see is these bones. So my face like flint till I wake a couple souls. A prophet hated by his own, so the father sent his son to bring the tribes of Jacob home. Jumping through these traps cause they trying to see us gone, but we walking through the fire just like Daniel and his bros. From every sheep to her zone, we stay inside the book because the book is all we own. Heritage and you better hold it on. We like David fighting giants with no armor and a stone. We face east as a car home. We face east just to call home. We can't sleep till we all home. We won't rest till they all gone. So I guess that we be calling out they all bones. Bless the sea, invest the deep in the laws of our God. Niggas Elohim, Shema, Warapah, all the Zod, King, Barakatah, Yahweh, and Mashat, Nagim. Bless the sea, invest the deep in the laws of our God. Niggas Elohim, Shema, Warapah, all the Zod, King, Barakatah, Yahweh, and Mashat, Nagim. From Bereshit to the books in Greek, the dragon took the sheep. Man, the book complete. The father looked for peace, but we shook the beast. Now we up until our power put the hook in cheek. Shema, Yasha Allah, Abanawa, Yahweh, Ahad. He the tower till he give us the power of God. Though in the tower you will never devour our tribe. The Lord despised all you devils, your hours arrived. Blessed is he that kept the peace. Never forgot the poor and he kept the feast. We trying to dodge destruction, they can't stop the sea. Barakatah, Yahweh, and Mashat, Nagim. Blessed is he that kept the peace. Never forgot the poor and he kept the feast. Trying to dodge destruction, they can't stop the sea. Barakatah, Yahweh, and Mashat, Nagim.
Barakatah Yahweh.
It's time to put the children to sleep. Grab your strong drink. It's Wild Out Wednesday.
All right, yo, shalom to everybody in the building. Just give me 1 second. Having a little bit of technical difficulties. Just moved into my new crib, so still trying to get adjusted. So bear with me, Yashala, and we go get it. We go get it going. See the brother Boaz in the building. Hey, shalom, King.
Shalom.
Yeah, Bashim Yashab Barakatah. How you doing?
I'm all right.
All praise to the Most High. All right, and so, you guys seen the announcements? I do just want to reiterate again. We do have prayer every Shabbat. The beginning of the Shabbat, we have prayer every Friday. Every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have prayer. So if you want to be involved in the prayers, call into that prayer line. We also do a Bible study also too. It'd be a short Bible study. Sometimes it goes a little long, but not too often. But you guys are more than welcome to call in, get online, tap in for that. If you have prayer, if you don't want to call in, you just want to shoot up some prayer requests, you're more than welcome to do that. You can email us at our email, anointed AHOS Anointed House of Saints at gmail.com. Hey, boys, can you put that email address up there, Papa Kasha?
Okay.
So you guys can send your prayer requests into the email. All right. If you have any prayer requests, send it into the email. Now, I do just want to say this also because I already know that tomorrow is Thanksgiving. It's going to be a lot of people celebrating it. You probably got a lot of family members that's celebrating it. As long as I've been in the truth now for my family know that I don't celebrate it, I still got some invites myself too. And I already told them, no, I'm not coming. I'm not going through for Thanksgiving. It's not happening. Y'all more than welcome to do it. I'm just not going to be a part of that. And so with that being said, boys, let's go ahead. Let's get into some shout outs and then let's dive into what we getting into today.
Shout out to Sister Joan Gilchrist. Shout out, sis. Shalom. Shalom to HOS Kasadia. Shalom, King. Shalom to Nadiyab. Shalom. Shalom to Adawan Kanal. Shalom, Adawan. Shalom to DTA Twan. Death to America. Shalom to Anariah. Shalom, sis. Shalom to Zara. Shalom, sis. Shalom to Kokma. Shalom. Shalom, the world without end. Shalom. Shalom to be like Insta Brother Gary. Shalom, King.
Shalom. Shalom to everybody who's joining us, everybody who's going to be tapping in later, and for everyone who's going to watch at a later date. Shalom to you guys. Shalom to everybody. Again, the water. For tapping in with us, tuning in. You know, y'all could be watching anybody else, but y'all tapped in with us. So big shalom to you guys. And again, the water Yahweh for letting us be able to make it through another midweek, so-called Wednesday. The water Yahweh for strength, for his mercy, for his grace. The water Yahweh for your grace, for just allowing us to be able to come back into this truth. The water Yahweh for allowing the scales to fall off our eyes and be able to see. The water Yahweh for giving us ears to hear. And again, the water Yahweh for your strength, for helping us to endure this captivity, to endure through these hard times that we're facing, to endure the different temptations that we have to come up against, and the water Yahweh to be able to have a heart of forgiveness.
Right?
a heart of forgiveness, to be able to forgive. Because Yahweh said, if you can't forgive your brother, how can you expect the Most High to forgive you?
That's right.
Right. Nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump into it. I'm not gonna keep y'all here long. We're gonna do it short and sweet. So the article that I pulled up is actually from a couple days ago. I was thinking about getting one for today, but I did just want to get this one because this is kind of going into what the lesson is on a nation destroyed, and now we know that there was the Adawan Shalom Adawan Yakim in the building. So we know that there's been throughout slavery, there was numerous slave revolts. A lot of them didn't get the notarization that some of the other ones got. Some of the more famous ones got, but there was a lot of slave revolts that was happening. So I want to go ahead and get this one up on the screen. So if you guys don't know who Nat Turner is, I'm pretty sure the majority of everybody who's on here know who Nat Turner was, right? Brother did a mighty thing, man. And so on this day in history, November 11th, 1831, on November 11th, 1831, Nat Turner was caught, he was hanged, and then hundreds of black people, so-called, were killed by white mobs angry about the revolt against slavery. Now that's something to me that always, y'all angry about a revolt against slavery, but at the same time, y'all steadily hanging brothers, hanging sisters, killing babies, raping sisters, raping brothers, but y'all get mad when niggas get tired and get fed up and niggas revolt back and like, nah, I'm not gonna let you continue to keep your foot on my neck. Hey, Shalom, Officer Shamad, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom, Shalom.
So this, like I said, the audacity of Esau, the audacity of the Edomites, it never ceases to amaze me. It never does. It's so much, going on right now in the world, and there's a lot of stuff just to keep us distracted. Right, it's a lot of stuff that's happening just to keep people distracted and to keep their mind off the main thing. But anyway, so this is an article about our brother, the beloved Nat Turner. If you could, Baba Kashaw, go ahead and just read a little bit of that intro for me.
On November 11th, 1831, after a rushed trial and conviction, an enslaved black man named Nat Turner was hanged in Jerusalem, Virginia.
That's
after
crazy.
After being convicted of leading a revolt against his enslavers. Keep going.
Yeah, con.
On August 21st, 1831, Mr. Turner led a group of black people in a revolt against slavery. Other enslaved black people joined the uprising, and Mr. Turner's troops grew to 60 to 70 people who fought white slavers before being defeated by a militia.
Now, Salakia, real quick. So, there was a lot of niggas that was telling that, hey, don't do that. It was niggas that was telling on them. It was Negroes that were siding with the slavers in this.
Mm-hmm. Just like it is now.
Just like it is now. And that's what I'm saying. When for the coons and everything, man, I don't want them near me. I don't want them around me. Because it's niggas like y'all that's gonna get us, what I'm saying, put into the crossfires. Well, I mean, it's prophecy anyway, because Yahweh said that your own brothers, your own family was gonna turn you in. So we gotta expect that. We gotta know that that's gonna happen, man. People that's really not down for the cause, people that's really not about this truth, really not trying to walk this walk out. We got to understand, man, that they go give a lot of us up, right? But that comes with the territory, and at the end of the day, we know what we signed up for. But that's it on that article. We can drop that. I did want to just show also another clip here really fast, dealing with who all has seen the movie Roots. In the chat, throw a 7 in the chat if you've seen the movie Roots. And I'm not talking about, well, even if you've seen the old one. If you've seen the old movie Roots, throw a 7 in the chat. They did a reboot. The reboot has the rapper T.I. in it. You've seen the original, throw a 7 in the chat. If you've seen the reboot, y'all gotta go check out that reboot. They ain't do a bad job, in my opinion. All right, so we see the 7s up in the chat, so everybody is pretty familiar with the movie Roots. Now, fair use. I'm just going to show a really quick clip of this one right here. All right, because I will never, ever stop hating these people. Ever. When I think about what they've done to us.
God.
So this is just a real quick clip. This is Chicken.
That's the reboot.
Yeah, this is the reboot right here.
Yeah, I seen that.
You seen it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chicken George just came back. Found where his family was sold, where they were sold to, or the slave owner who they were sold to. So he's coming up to try to find his family.
Toomey, what's all the fuss? Nigger has a gun. I got a reason to be here. I could just speak to Mr. Murray. I'm his son. First, you need to prove to me you ain't here to cause trouble with our niggers. Who is it, Frederick? We got a smart-mouthed nigger came strolling on the farm. His fancy clothes like he's paying a social call. Got a fancy gun, too. For all I know, he's here to provoke an insurrection.
You know that old boy? You remind me of a man about to die.
Benjamin, is that trouble?
It's nothing to concern yourself with, Charlotte. Matilda, take my wife inside.
Come inside. Need some nice hot steam, man.
Morning, Doug!
George?
Tilda, you know this boy?
That's my George. My husband.
You take another step, I'll shoot you right here. And you will kill Matilda's husband and a free man. Check my pocket. You see my paper. I was manumitted by Sir C.E. Russell of Hampshire, England. This is family seal. This is a free nigger. So, return his property and obey the law. Thank you, sir. There's your fancy gun, nigger. Tilda, if this man is your husband, you will see him after the workday is done. Until then, I will allow him to wait on the road. We've been part a long time, Tilda. You more hours ain't nobody to us.
All right. So, man. So if y'all seen that movie, hey, Shalom, off the knock in the building, Shalom, Sister Beline, Christella in the building also. If y'all seen that movie, man, you know, or not a movie, it's actually a series. It's not really a movie, it's a series. Definitely, you know, they put all kind of gems in that movie. Like they got the so-called black man who's working with the white girl to give the northern troops information. His name is Jerusalem in the movie. Then also So there's a scene when Chicken George, he's looking for his son, or he hasn't seen, Roots. He hasn't seen his one of his sons yet. He's seen all of his other kids except for this one son, and so he's gone to go find his son, or to go talk to him. And so when he's there to talk to him, the Edomite that you just saw in that clip right there, he rides up and he makes a little smart remark like, "Oh, Chicken George, you got every nigga here with you except for the lost tribe of Israel." Right. So they like put the truth out there in front of us because everybody know the truth except for us, except for our people. And then when we tell our people who they actually are, they don't want to hearken to it. They don't want to listen. Nah, I ain't from Israel. Khan. So then that was the reboot. So in that reboot, right, that was the remake. So in that, they got like I said, the brother T.I.'s in it. They did a good job with it. Go check it out, man. It's really good. But again, that's going into what I wanted to talk about today, as far as being a nation destroyed, because we're destroyed. We've been destroyed mentally, right? We've been destroyed physically. They've tried to break us in every way imaginable, every way possible. They've tried to break us, right? They've tried to destroy us. Now I'm going to bring up something here real quick. I'm going to get this from the letters. This is the really Lynch letters. And if brothers got anything, by all means, chime in. And in the chat, we like an interactive chat as well too. So in the chat, please, by all means, be active. All right. But this is the Willie Lynch letters, right? And this part right here, I really want to highlight it because you can see that it is still, it's held true. This statement right here. So if you could, Baba Kasha, Officer Shemaiah, start right there where he says, "In my bag."
In my bag here, I have foolproof method for controlling your black slaves. I guarantee every one of you that if it is installed correctly, it will control the slave for at least 300 years.
For how long?
300 years. For at least 300 years.
For at least 300 years. Now, he said at least. Now, we can see that our people are still mentally enshackled well behind that. So he said for at least 300 years. That's lasted. Our people, this foolproof method that Willie Lynch had is lasted for over 400 years. For 400 years. Because our people are still destroyed. Right? Let me get the book of Hosea.
Okay. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
See, our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Our people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge about who they are, because we've had our identities stripped, taken from us. Our people are destroyed because they don't know who they are. Frederick Douglass, the slave, Frederick Douglass, in his autobiography, there's a section, I wish I had it pulled up because I would show it to you guys. But there's a section where Frederick Douglass says that he knew as much about himself as a horse knows about itself, as far as where he came from, who he was, his identity, the whole 9 yards. He compared himself to a horse. And then, in fact, that's what our oppressors looked at us as anyway. They looked at us as beasts.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about what accounts of butt breaking.
That's cool.
Right? Things like that. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. Our people still do have a post-traumatic slave syndrome. right? And don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Our people walk. I seen a dude walking the other day with his pants so low. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, first of all, if something jumped off, you ain't running nowhere. You might as well just kiss your ass goodbye, because it's a wrap. You can't run. And then not only that, but now you got your whole ass hanging out for the entire world to see.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Even when I was in the streets, even when I was in the world, I never let my pants hang that goddamn low.
Me either. and now they wear tight ass pants and try to sag that.
Sagging the tight jeans.
Make it make sense. Where does that come from? How do you even think that looks cool? What is cool about that? What is cool about a dude wearing some tight ass pants? It was a comment. They got the trial going on right now for the killing of FBG Duck. And anyway, in one of his videos, he was clowning. What's the other dude's name? Vaughn. He was clowning the dude Vaughn, talking about how you tote your gun with your pants too tight or something like that. It's like I just don't get it. I don't get these new age nothing. I don't get nothing about them.
No, and the thing that gets me is it's the young ones, but then it's people our age and older doing this crap too, man. Like they want to be cool, they want to be so-called hip.
Right. I just don't get it. I don't get it either. And so now, real quick, we go shift gears just really quick. We got to shift gears because I want to get this in before we really get all the way in. All right, so this is, and actually for real, I'm gonna already know y'all answer, but who has heard about this? Who's heard about the Edomite woman that went into the police station and shot up the police station?
Okay, I saw that.
Hold up, slide it.
Yeah, come on.
She not only she went in there, you could tell she was off of something, but she's shooting a police station where they got bulletproof glass. Like, you know what you're doing?
Retarded. Retarded. Now watch this. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. The tight and the waist is on their knees. That part. Absolutely ridiculous. But check this out.
Was caught on camera firing a gun inside a Connecticut police station. Surveillance video shows a 51-year-old woman entering the lobby of the Bristol Police Department, appearing to have a gun aimed at her head. She knocks on the front desk window with her left hand, with a gun in her right. This took place around 11:35 p.m., and there were no employees at the lobby desk. After banging on the window several times, the woman shoots into a door, then towards the front desk, according to police. The bullet-resistant glass did not shatter. After firing, she removed her jacket and took a seat in the lobby.
Now, clearly, the woman is off her damn meds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because you walk into a police station, start shooting, and then sit down. Right? So she's clearly not right in her damn head. Right. But even with that, if that was a nigga, what y'all think would have happened?
Oh, bro. That's why you got to finish the clip. You got to finish the clip out of one, because that's what makes it the most interesting part. Because I'm like, you would think them officers is coming out.
You would think.
Ready to, you know what I'm saying?
You would think.
Yeah.
Hey, what do y'all think happened to the woman? What do y'all think? Let's take a real quick poll. Do y'all think they stumped her out? Do y'all think they they body slammed her? Do y'all think they got on the ground and start socking the piss out of her like we've seen them do to some of our sisters?
Or do you think they came out and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, we have a cake for you"?
All right, let's watch. Let's find out.
More shots were fired towards a door where authorities say police officers were attempting to enter the lobby.
Hey, go.
Hold on. She fired shots, gave her a soda. She fired shots at the door that they were trying to come through. They're trying to come through the door. The door that they trying to come through, she's shooting at.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Officers used a taser to subdue the shooter. The shooter was taken to the hospital for evaluation and was later released to authorities. She was charged with several offenses, including attempted murder.
Now, remember the video that I showed where the police shot over 90 bullets at a brother in a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know if he was armed or anything. Didn't even have reason to believe that he was armed, except for a phone call that was made.
Oh, the one in New Mexico?
Yeah. Was that Mexico?
New Mexico.
New Mexico, yes. They fired over 90 shots at that brother.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't fire one shot. She shot at a door that they were coming through. Did they return fire? Were they in fear of their lives?
Right.
I would say so. You got somebody shooting live ammunition at you.
Right.
Yeah.
Slovakia.
Come on.
I got a good one now, one. There was a situation where the officers was coming into this guy's house and going into his bedroom. Y'all probably seen on social media. Kicked open his bedroom door, yelled, shot, and then yelled, "Gun, put the gun down." Shot him first. And he fell to his bed. And he's laying on his bed while they hollering at him like, throw away the whatever, talking to him. And it's like, bro, do you know, like, you just killed this man. And you yelling at him to like put his hands behind his back or do whatever.
Wow.
I was like, that's the way they do us.
That's the way they've been doing it.
Right.
Y'all know the brother Fred Hampton.
God.
Y'all know Fred Hampton is right.
God.
Well, y'all know when he was killed, where they killed him at? In his home, asleep in his goddamn bed.
Mm-hmm.
Asleep in his bed. So this is a pattern that has never stopped. It's the same pattern. It's the same thing that they've been doing because we are a nation destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
We're nation destroyed, man. Now watch this. I want y'all to see this, because this really disturbed the hell out of me when I saw this. But this is our people. This is what we doing. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, that is it. Watch this. Let me know if y'all seen this. Let me start it.
No smoke, no smoke. King! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
All right, let me get the book of Second Ezras. Let me get the book of Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8. All right, Con King.
Do that.
It's the book of, you said 5 and 8.
Con, let me get the book of Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse number 8. Baba Kashad.
The book of Second Ezras, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters.
Hey, that clip is monsters in the making.
Man.
I'm going to say that those little kids that was dancing with pistols in their hand, stacks of money that in several years ain't gonna be worth the paper that it's printed on. But you got these little badass kids, monsters in the making. Little kids with no conscience. They are raising up killers, murderers, dope dealers, raising up the next serial killer.
It's like you.
Just getting bodies. Read that verse one more time, then go ahead, boys.
It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and minstrel women shall bring forth monsters.
Hey, these are the monsters, right? These are the monsters. The little kids dancing with pistols in their hand, 10 years old, probably don't got no hair on this, you know what yet. Nuts probably just dropped not too long ago.
Especially the little one, he like 3.
Come on, and they're holding pistols in their hand. Shalom, Sister Zanaya. But they got pistols in their hand, and then you're recording it. Why is that acceptable? Better yet, who is talking to these dudes about this? Not just the kids, but the grown niggas that's standing behind them, encouraging it. A nation destroyed. That's what we are right now. Go ahead, boys.
I just got a precept real quick in the book of Sirach, Shalakia. It says, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds. Like if you spoiling your child, guess what you're going to be doing? Like, look what they doing at the birthday party. Like, this is the example that you raising your kid to be. Like, and he don't even look like he 8, 9 years old for real.
Right.
Don't even look 11, 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what we doing. You playing provocative music that ain't talking about nothing but killing our own people. And then you got these little young boys sitting back here waving guns around, whether they fake guns, whatever, and money in their hand. Give them that perception like that's what's important in life for real. Yeah. So guess what? With you spoiling them like that, you're gonna put them in the position where you gotta bind up their wounds. You gotta wrap up the wounds that they're gonna be getting out here. Now you just threw them into that type of lifestyle. Like it's cool, right?
Kids don't have no chance.
Right? Don't give them a chance. It says, in his bowels will be troubled at every cry, And horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Like, we supposed to be disciplining our children and raising them in the way that they should go, for real, according to the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
When we raising them any other way that's opposite of that, you raising your child to bring destruction upon himself. And
Right.
you can't tell me right now you just gonna be like, that was my boy, he was tough and everything like that, and you putting him in the dirt before you.
How many fathers have buried their sons? How many fathers have how many funerals have y'all had to attend where you got the rest in peace t-shirts? Homeboys that you grew up with.
Right.
Or gone too soon. Gone too soon because of the lifestyle that the nigga was living, that he chose to live. Instead of getting the rest in peace t-shirt or the gone too soons, why don't you tell the nigga he need to change his life? Why don't you stop encouraging dumb shit? To lock in for my language.
No, that's real.
Stop encouraging dumb behavior. So now when these little kids end up expelled from school because they done something, and then the parents want to get at the teachers.
Oh man.
You want to talk bad to the teachers because you raised the demon. Go ahead, Shemaya.
I never thought I'd see the day when our people would be doing that. Exactly what you're saying. Like, letting their kids do whatever the hell they want to do. You better not say nothing to me, and you better not say nothing to him.
Right.
Because it's a video that I saw. It's been a while. Dude, it was like a 6-year-old. The daddy came in talking to another grown man, told the 6-year-old to slap the man or hit him. He slapped him and hit him. He said, "You better not do nothing."
Wow.
I thought I'd never see the day with that, man.
But that goes back to that Willie Lynch letter. If they implement it for 300 years, for at least a minimum of 300 years, we'd be destroyed. Every generation, it gets worse.
Man. And that's how you know Jacob trouble is coming soon.
Right? Now watch this. So we seen one end of the spectrum, right? Sisters, I'm not letting y'all off the hook. I am not letting you sisters off the hook. Let's look at this next clip.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
My red light. No. You're trying to see me. You're trying to see me. You're trying to say what's up. So, downtown, going downtown.
Ooh. All right. Let's say, girl. Ooh. That's how you know. Bye.
Sing me your favorite song.
Oh.
I said, you look good out, no makeup, no lashes, even your wake up.
Oh, funny. Oh. 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 Oh, yeah.
Now, have y'all seen it? It's a viral video, but have y'all seen the video of it's like 3 little girls, they twerking on top of a table?
No, I ain't seen that.
I was trying to grab that. I was trying to get it, but I could not find it.
We don't need that.
I was going to show that one too. So let's grab another classic. Give me Ezekiel 16 and 44.
I got it. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 16 and verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
Right, and that's what we're seeing. We seeing these little fast tail girls out imitating their mamas. Yo, I seen a video of the booty chick where she talking about her booty. She's pregnant now, if y'all didn't know, but she's pregnant and was on stage dancing half naked, pregnant. Boys, Araya just sent me something. I'm going to send it to you, and if you could
pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up, because I can't do it from my phone or from mine. Let me forward it over to you. I mean, but in the chat, what do y'all? If you saw this, would you say anything? Or would you just be like, damn, that's a bad little kid? What would you do? It is just a question.
But the thing about it is, the kid is doing what they allowed to do. You see what I'm saying? They ain't getting corrected, so they don't think that that's wrong.
And that looked like it was in a preschool.
Yeah,
that right there. So my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We are mentally destroyed. And I was trying to talk with a sister a couple weeks back. Pump that up. Yeah, Khan. Yes, she did. I was trying to talk with Araya. I don't know if Araya was. Yeah, Araya was there. Araya was there, and Gary was there. And we were trying to talk with a sister. You know, Christians. There's a Christian church. They come out and they be trying to evangelize. And they was out there trying to evangelize where we was at. And so we went over and we started talking with them. So I asked her, we was talking about Thanksgiving and everything. And I said, sis, if now, Araya, was I being disrespectful when I approached her? Was I being loud? Was I being confrontational when I approached her? Or when I started speaking to her? I mean, because she was all up for the conversation until I asked the question. Right? So I asked the sister, I said, hey, I said, you celebrate Thanksgiving? She said, yeah. I asked her why she celebrated. She said, no, just because I'm thankful. Right? Hey, I was talking in the softest voice that I could possibly talk in. Because the last thing I wanted for her to be like, oh, well, you're confrontational, yada, and make her want to run and not make her want to have the conversation. So I'm talking in the softest voice that I could talk in. Right? I asked if we can come talk to her. She said, yeah. So we get over there, we start talking, and in the conversation, I'm like, since if I show you in the Bible that you're not supposed to be celebrating Thanksgiving, would you stop? She said, I don't know. I said, no.
That's a no.
I said, but you're a Christian, right? So you're supposed to follow what the Bible says. And she's like, yeah, I don't know. And so I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, well, I turned to Araya, I said, Araya, grab this, da, da, da. And so he get ready to go and grab it. So nope, I don't want to hear it. Don't read that. I don't want to hear it. I'm like, why not? You out here trying to evangelize, You out here trying, with your little Jesus sign, trying to win people to the Most High, but you don't want us to read a Bible verse, right? Look at that. All right, said she knew what was bringing out. We was loud, and she had her eyes on us the whole time. Come. So I mean, but anyway, because of the fact, let's go back to that Hosea 4:6. Go back to that Hosea 4:6 again.
Con, did you send that to?
Oh, so like, let me get. I'm tripping. So, but this goes into why our people are destroyed, because our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You niggas don't know who you are or who you belong to, right? As it says in Isaiah, the ox knows its owner, the ox is master's crib, but Israel does not know. They don't even consider.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're lost. Well, that's why you niggas is lost.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Let's get that.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
For a lack of knowledge. We're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Right? We don't want to get knowledge. Read on.
Because thou has rejected knowledge.
And that's exactly what she did. Salakia. That's exactly what she did. She rejected the knowledge. Went up, I said, hey, sis, if I show you something, are you going to stop doing this? Hey, all right, grab this verse. Da, 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 da. No, don't get that. She rejected the knowledge. The Bible that she said that she believed in, she didn't want us to read from it. She rejected the knowledge. Keep going.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me.
That's it. Salakia. Right? He said, I'm going to forget you, and I'm going to forget your kids. The ones that y'all got running around here singing Pound Town. Why is that okay? Why is it okay for a little sweetheart look like she no older than 6? Why is a 6-year-old singing about Pound Town? And then when she's 13 and pregnant, then they gonna have their mouth poked out. When she's 15 and been ran through, or she's out being prostituted or passed along, standing on corners, or the next Sexy Red talking about her orifices, then people gonna have their mouth poked out. Boaz, you had something? Okay, come.
Let me read that next verse. Hosea 4 and 7. As they were increased, so they sin against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. So our glory of being a top nation, ruling everything, is turned to shame. Everybody hissing and shaking their head and having bywords and proverbs against us.
Mm-hmm.
So we're ashamed in the eyes of the other nations.
We are ashamed in the eyes of the other nations. They look at us and laugh. We're a spectacle to them. They look at us for entertainment.
Yeah.
And not just on the sports level. Not just on the sports level. But then you get the coons up there like Candace Owens.
Oh man.
Right? You get them up there, just entertainment, It's entertaining to watch a nigga. It's entertainment to watch a so-called black female go in on her own people. Married, mind you, to an Edomite.
Yeah.
Boaz, did you get it?
Kind of online.
All right, con. Right. So our people are destroyed, man, for a lack of knowledge. And hold on, because I wanted to go a little step further. I want to go a little step further because it's not just our people in the world that's destroyed. It's not just our people in the world that's destroyed. But although we're more close to getting it together, we still at times are all the way off. Right? And this is why I say this. Give me Matthew 19 and 20.
Takedown of a man in Los Angeles where a deputy has shown punches. The sheriff's department is defending the use of a choke.
Boys, we can't see it.
Oh, but you can hear it?
Yeah, we can hear it, but we can't see it.
Yeah.
Lock in. I'm gonna get it. Give me a second.
You said 19 and 20?
Yeah, con.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 20. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet?
Starting 19.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 19. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So like it, my fault. Give me 18.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 18. He said unto him, which Yahushua said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness.
Keep going.
Honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right.
The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come follow me.
All right. So in the chat, real quick, who knows what this account is about? We read this a lot. In fact, we could have started at verse 16. In fact, let's do that. Let's get verse 16 real quick.
All right. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
Right. So Yahushua has been asked, hey, what do I have to do to get eternal life? What do I have to do to get eternal life? Yahushua basically tells him, keep the law. Right. What did he say? He said, hey, I've done all this. I do all this. Right. Then he goes and says, in fact, go back to read 20 again.
Verse 20. The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him,
pause right there. He said, all these things I've done for my youth up. Hey, I was raised in this. I've been doing this. Now you got niggas like us that came into it 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, right? So we definitely need that grace, right? Because we came into this way late, right? But you got this one here who said, man, I've been doing this, right? You got brothers walking around with their fringes on, Sisters walking around with their fringes on, with their head wraps on. Oh yeah, hey sis, hi sis, brothers. Hey, shalom, ma. You know, but read verse 20 again.
The young man said unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet? Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come follow me.
All right. So he said, okay, go sell all you got. All right, go sell all you got. Now let's take a look at this. Now some might say like, okay, yeah, you know, he was idolizing his money. Nadia put a precept in the chat. I want to get the precept he called real quick.
I got it.
Let's get that. Oh, okay.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Hey, man, who's leading them? Who's leading them? The entertainers, the rappers, the Cardi B's, Sexy Reds, Lil Durk and them, right? Ain't nobody giving no knowledge. The church is failing. The church not giving the knowledge. In fact, let's real quick. I'm gonna shift gears for a second. Who knows who Creflo Dollar came under? In the chat, Creflo Dollar. I think he got the middle initial A. I think I might be off, but Creflo A Dollar. Who taught Creflo Dollar? Who did he study under? If y'all want to Google it, Google it. I don't care. But who instructed Creflo Dollar Bill? Who likes to dance on the dollars? He likes to dance on y'all tithe. Put all your tithe on the stage and let me dance on it. Let me skate across your dollars. That's what he thinks about your hard-earned money. He goes step on it. La, not TD Snakes. Good guess though. Not TD Snakes. Y'all see early pictures of TD when he was first teaching out of his house, out of his living room? Hey, y'all gotta Google some of them old pictures of TD Snakes. Hey, boy, I tell you, that Christianity, boy, that thing right there, dope man. Dude, you thought the dope boys, the D boys were out there, man, getting it. Shoot, look at these pastors. These pastors, man, they pushing that legal dope.
You're right. And getting away with it.
That legal dope, that legal D. Come on, don't nobody got the answer. I'm sitting up here trying to stall, give y'all a chance to kind of Google things, look it up. Nobody got an answer. All right, well, I will tell you then. So, Creflo A Dollar. And y'all remember y'all ever used to watch that cartoon Richie Rich?
Oh yeah.
That's what Creflo remind me of. Remind me of a little Richie Rich dude. All that money. How he told his congregation, I'm gonna need y'all to buy me another jet plane. He already got one jet plane. He telling his congregation he need them to buy him another one. But now he came up under Kenneth Copeland.
Oh, really?
Creflo A. Dollar sign came up under Kenneth Copeland.
Kenneth, the devil himself.
The devil himself. Right?
Yeah,
now,
man, Billy Graham.
Since we talking about Kenneth Copeland, I want y'all to see something. This is what has us destroyed. While I get this, grab me Psalms 50 and 16, Baba Kishah. I want y'all to see this. Y'all go and y'all listen to the black pastors who learn from these people. These are their teachers. When they go to their seminary schools, these are the people that's teaching them. But you would rather believe them than believe your own brothers who are actually trying to pull you out of that fire, who actually cares about our nation and not our own pockets. We care about our nation. But watch this.
In this ancient, simple,
it's life and savory, it's seasoning.
Jesus
of our life.
And fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
is your cup.
Yes, sir.
This is my cup. So pour that in there. Okay.
That's the cutting of the covenant. And then I would do the same.
Jesus said, take this cup. This is my blood of the new covenant.
You know, we've mixed our blood.
Which is his and which is mine.
And we could never separate.
You can't separate that.
Why are they clapping? What did they just do?
Make up some stuff.
Jesus said, this is my blood. Come on. But y'all listen to these people.
Bro.
All the theatrics. And ain't none of that in the Bible.
None.
None of that is in the Bible. Hey, did Yahushua cut his hand and squeeze it into the wine?
Lie.
Yeah. So he went around to everybody cup, putting his blood in their cup.
I mean, you know, he had it to give. You know what I'm saying?
My God. Give me that Psalms 50 and 16, Baba Kishah.
So what about the bread though? Did he cut his skin off? It's the book of Psalms, chapter 50 and verse 16. But unto the wicked, God said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
Hey, and to these devils, the Most High is saying, what have you to do to declare my statutes? Why are y'all picking up my book? What for? But y'all will listen to them. People would listen to them rather than listen to us. Niggas is crazy. They out there yelling at people. I was out walking. And the craziest thing, man, I ran into two different people. And it just so happens there's two sisters. One sister, no, both of the sisters seen my Frenches. One sister's like, "Oh, you're an Israelite." And I'm like, "Yeah." And then so she's like, "Oh, okay. Do you be out there yelling at people too?" I read the Bible. And she's like, "Oh, okay." And kind of, I hit her with a couple things, nothing too major, just like, "Oh, do you believe that you're an Israelite?" Yada yada yada. But she was talking about she was gonna go. It's this huge church up out here. It's called, I forget the name of that church, honestly, but it's a huge church, and it's a white pastor over. And she was talking about how she was talking to people, and they was telling her that she needs to get baptized, and she was gonna go to this church to get baptized. And so I go over, baptism with her, just being dipped in the water ain't gonna do nothing, yada yada yada. She not really listening to me. She'd rather listen to a white pastor with his seminary degree, his theology degree. She not listening to the nigga with the fringes on, right? He don't know what he's talking about, right? But then I run across another sister, and I was actually going to the donut shop. She coming out the donut shop. She said, "Oh, an Israelite." Like, "Hey, sis, how you doing?" Again, small talk. Hey, you know that you're an Israelite. "Well, yeah, I'm trying to study, but yeah, I just don't know." And so, "Hey, sis, well, can I show you something real quick in the Bible?" "Well, I really don't got the time, but I'm gonna go to my church and talk to them." I'm like, "Sis, you got the opportunity to learn and find out right now." You know what I mean? Hey, nothing's more important to me than going over some scriptures, especially with my people. If you lost, especially with my people. Man, I live for this, right? But the whole point is, our people were listening to these jokers faster than they were listening to us, because we gonna tell them, "Hey, you shouldn't be singing songs talking about Pound Town. You need to be going over these laws," right? But that goes back to that's gonna bring me back to that Matthew 19 and 20. Finish reading that off for me real quick, though, Baba Kasha.
Or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
Come on.
Keep going. Seeing thou hatest instruction and casteth my words behind thee.
And so this is going to the Creflo Dollars.
Without
who came out and said, "Hey, don't even keep the 10 Commandments. Yahweh Shai died for that. You don't got to keep that." All right, Creflo, I'm finna call your wife up. See what's popping. Since we don't even gotta keep the 10.
Oh man.
It's
a sin to keep the 10. Like,
it's a sin to keep the 10. Well, what is a sin then, Creflo? Creflo, what is a sin? But y'all listen to these people. And then y'all put them on these big pedestals. These people, because they got the jets and they got the $1 million homes, and they can skate on your money. You throw your money on the stage and they skating on it, and y'all in the audience just clapping, cheering them on. He's skating on your money in some gators, right? But what I was saying earlier about the rich man who came to Yahweh Shai and asked Yahweh Shai, what did he need to do to get eternal life? And that's the point of everything. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 real quick, Baba Kasha. That's the whole point of everything. That's the purpose. Niggas want to find a purpose. That's the purpose.
the book of Ecclesiastes, 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments.
No, but Creflo said you don't have to do it.
I fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
That's the point of it all. That's the point of it all. Is to keep the commandments. Is to keep the law. But now we got a problem though. We got a problem because you got niggas that think that they're keeping the law and they think that they good. Right? Oh no, I keep the feast days. Is that it? Is that all? Is that all of the law? Is that all we have to do? Oh no, I wear my fringes. Is that it? Is that all that we have to do? Hey yo, Captain Yonatan got a outstanding class. Hey, Torah portions. But Israel don't want to check in for that. Israel like smoke. Israel like drama. Israel like beef. And if it's not that, hey, Israel is checking out. Israel want to hear about prophecies. Israel want to hear about, what's the three frogs? Well, what's those three unclean spirits? That's what Israel want to hear about. They want to hear about those deep mysteries. They want to understand those dark sayings. But the brother got a class going through the Torah, breaking down the Torah. Where y'all at?
Nowhere to be found.
Nowhere to be found. You're catting off.
And the thing about it is, the milk is what gonna get you in the kingdom of heaven.
Come on.
You know, Israel want the big breakdowns and the mysteries, but the milk, which you have to understand first anyway, that's what's gonna get you in the kingdom of heaven because you're keeping the commandments.
Right.
And then all that other stuff will be added on to you.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Y'all ain't ready for that steak yet. Y'all not ready for that. And get that milk. So now again, the conclusion of the whole matter. The conclusion of the whole matter was not to find out what these knowing what these prophecies are. That's good. That's good to know. I'm not saying, hey, don't know the prophecies. I'm not saying that. But how many of you from memory can give me the 10 commandments?
In order.
In order. In order. From memory can give me the 10 commandments. I'm going to give you another one. How many of you can give me the books of the Bible? Can give me the Old Testament with the Apocrypha, with the New Testament? How many of you have read the entire Bible? How many of you have actually taken the time to go through the law and see what laws actually apply to you and what laws don't apply to you? That should be the number one thing on your agenda. Does this law apply to me? Hold on, let me go through these laws and let me see. So you have a rich man asking Yahweh Shai about getting eternal life. How many of us are really concerned about getting the kingdom and eternal life? To the point to where we're going through the Torah and we're looking at the law and we're doing a self-examination. Not pointing the finger at nobody else. Because what they say, when you point the finger, you got 3 fingers pointing back at yourself.
Yeah.
But doing a self-examination. Like, okay, this is where I'm falling short. This is where I'm falling short. Let me stop telling my brother, you're this and you're that and you're this. And let me look at myself. Are we doing that? So when I ask these questions, these are questions that I've already asked myself. I said, damn, do I know these laws? Let me see. Have I really gone through and examined these laws? Right? Now, again, you got a rich man who's kept the laws since he was a kid. Since he was a kid. And he has the opportunity to go to Yahushua and talk to him. Talk with him. We've got the book. We've got the cheat code. God. Y'all can't see it. That's all right. But we've got the cheat code. How much time are we spending in that cheat code?
Mm-hmm.
Or do we if I got time?
Yeah, that's how most of us act.
Mm-hmm.
That's the majority. That's the majority. Or we expect for other brothers to do the legwork, to do the research. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. Because there's teachers, right? To some he gave teachers, apostles, right? The fivefold ministry. Right? So you have your teachers. But are you just I'm just going to tune in for when it's exciting. I don't want to tune in for the boring stuff.
Oh man.
I don't want to tune in when it's just talking about that. I know I need excitement. Right? So read that again for me. Or did you have something?
I got something.
Come on, let's bring it.
You want me to do it? Read it now or read it after Shemaiah?
No, go ahead. Read it. Read what you got.
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 10. Or I'm going to read from verse 9. It says, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits, just like what Adam was talking about. You know, we'll go out there to teach the Bible, to teach the people who they really are, to teach them about the custom and things that they're keeping that are not their customs. And what the sisters say, oh, don't read that. I don't want to hear that.
Right.
All right. You want to hear all the scriptures that the slave master made the people read or told the people, all the ones that keep you in shackles, but the ones that break you out of the shackles, you don't want to hear that.
Right.
Yeah, the one that gives you your power back.
Right.
Well, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that Matthew.
Oh, Matthew.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Ecclesiastes.
Let me get that Matthew.
You want to start at what verse?
Start at 20.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, and verse 20. The young man saith unto him, all these things have I kept from my youth up. What lack I yet?
Yeah, that's what some brothers be like. Man, I got on my fringes. I'm good.
Yeah. Yahushua said unto him.
I'm good. Go ahead.
Yahushua said unto him, if thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me.
Yo, it's a heart issue, Israel. Yasha Allah, it's a heart issue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, we have to check our heart. He said, two greatest commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Two greatest commandments. Love the Most High and love your brother.
Okay. Shalom pays. Tribe of Zebulon.
All right, Shalom, King. Shalom. Let me get the book of 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians. Give me chapter 13. It's a heart issue. Yasha Allah, it's a heart issue. We have a heart issue. Brothers coming to the truth, and then they hey, man, niggas forget how to love. Let me get that.
You want from the top?
1 Corinthians 13. Give me start at verse 4.
Okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13 and verse 4. Charity suffereth long.
What is charity? In the chat, what is charity? What is charity? What is charity? What nation destroyed Yasha Allah? What is charity? What love? The water, Gary. Charity is love. Charity is love.
Mm-hmm.
Are we loving our brothers?
Right.
As ourselves? Yeah, we know loving our brothers is to, of course, correct them, to not suffer sin upon them. Yahweh Shai came and gave a deeper meaning of things. He expounded on things. He expounded on what was just the letter of the law. He expounded on it. So you got the brother who's come to him saying, "Hey, look, I've kept the law. I've done all that. Right? I wore my fringes. I haven't ate no abominable foods.
Mm-hmm.
I've kept the feast days. Right? I've showed up for the 3 that the men are required to be there for. What's the 3? In the chat, what's the 3? What's the 3? In the chat. I tell you, with the precept, love God and thy brethren, people, 2 greatest commandments. Those are the 2. Love the Most High. Loving the Most High is what? Loving the Most High is, we know, keeping his commandments, keeping his laws. How do you love an entity you've never seen?
Mm-hmm.
How do you do that? You know, when we're out on the street and I ask somebody, I said, "Do you love God?" They say, "Yeah, I love God. I love God with all my heart. I love God. He's been so good to me. He's been so good. He's my everything. I want to be nothing without God." Right? Then I was like, okay, man. How do you love him? Well, I pray. You pray, okay. Now, when you pray, are you asking them for stuff?
Salakia.
Go ahead.
But you know the common answer is once you ask them, how do you love them? I just love them.
Right, just love them.
Yeah. They define the word with the word.
Hey, what that white the cotton candy preacher say? He said, "Just be good, just do good." Oh, cotton candy bastard. But so love, man. It's a heart issue, Yasha Allah. It's more than just putting on fringes. It's more than just putting on head wraps. It's more than just putting on a dress. We gotta self-examine ourselves. and see, are we really walking in the truth? Hold that, Corinthians. Give me Matthew 7:21. Because really, this applies to Yasha Allah. We use it and we go to it all the time to talk about people who are in Christianity. But Yasha Allah, I'm telling you, this goes to you. The so-called enlightened ones who are walking in the truth, who know the truth, this is talking to you and me. And these are words I don't want to hear. Right? Read that.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Hey, Yahushua, when we out there on the corners, what we reading? Thus saith the Lord. Wasn't we getting Matthew 5:17? Wasn't I out there telling people you got to keep the law? The law is not done away with. Who's this talking? This is talking to us. Mm-hmm. We're going to be saying, hey, I've done this. Keep reading.
And in thy name have cast out devils.
Hey, haven't we been out there and having these talking to these brothers and getting them to leave their old lives?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't we out there and got brothers and sisters that come into the truth? Hey, Yahushua, I know you remember I was talking to that one dude, and he was like, oh man, I never heard this before. Yeah. I'm an Israelite, I'm gonna come into the truth. You remember that? I know the angels wrote it down. I know the angels recorded it. Come on, keep on.
And in thy name done many wonderful works.
What are you gonna say?
Huh?
What are you gonna say?
And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Yo, that's the coldest thing to ever hear.
Yes, that's what you don't want to hear.
Right. It's gonna be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Niggas who thought they was in the truth. And man, my YouTube had 30,000 followers. Niggas thought they was in the truth. Yahushua is gonna say, depart from me, I never knew you. Hey, Prospect Yai Crowd, in with the Ezras. Shalom Bazayah. Yabashim Yashab Rakata.
Shalom.
Right? Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of Weeks, and Tabernacles. And he came with the precept, Deuteronomy 16 through 17. Y'all out there studying with Officer Boaz and Benyamin. Ohio, man, we gotta look out for Ohio. Ohio out there doing their thing. Right? But hey, it's a heart issue. Yasha Allah. Some of us, hey, we've hardened our hearts. You know, we've come into the knowledge about who we are. We've come into the knowledge that we're Israel. We've come into the knowledge, hey, we've got to keep these laws, but we got heart issues. We don't actually want to love our brother. Hey, somebody does something to us. What? It's a heart issue.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Who's holding that Corinthians?
I got it.
Let's get it.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 4. Charity suffereth long.
Right? Love suffers long. When you love your brother, you love your sister, you're supposed to suffer long.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's love. For all the brothers and sisters in here that got kids, y'all know good and daggone well, kids will dance on every nerve in your body. They go provoke you, but that's your kid. You love them. You gonna take the switch to them. You gonna correct them. Right? You should. Right? If you actually going by this book, it tells you, hey, don't spare the rod. Right? You're supposed to take it to their black butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Right? She said, Isaiah 29:13, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men. Khan says, and Yahushua quoted that.
That's facts.
Right? Hey, it sounds good. It sounds good to say I'm a Hebrew Israelite. It sounds good to say I'm keeping the feast days. It sounds good to say, oh, I got my fringes on. But then when it comes time to showing that love, hey, who? Niggas doing that. Right? Keep reading on that.
Kind. And is kind.
Love is kind. Man, some of y'all are out here as mean as a rattlesnake. You're as mean as a rattlesnake. But love is kind. And then people say, hey, I've heard this. I've heard this. I kid you not. Oh, well, the Bible says you got to prove a friend. The hell proving a friend got to do with being kind. I ain't tell you to let the person stay in your house to invite them over and you just met them. But love is kind. The second greatest commandment, love thy brother, love thy neighbor. But we put stipulations on those things. We don't actually want to do that. And then let's be even a little bit more transparent. Some of us are still dealing with hurt. Some of us are still dealing with trauma. Some of us are still dealing with things in our past. Keep it real. Some of us are not trusting. Be real. But this is the transformation. When now we come into this truth, right? Hey, all things become new. Kind of. Taze, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. It is generational. It is generational. And in trying to rebuild a nation that has been destroyed, we cannot keep doing the same things that has led to our destruction in the first place, especially in this truth. We have to break that cycle somewhere. We've got to break the cycle. And we've got to, hey, niggas say all the time, for us, by us, boo-boo. Right? Or, that's not necessarily what I was thinking of. I was thinking of, what's that, New Jack City? With
My brother's keeper.
Yeah.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Right. Am I my brother's keeper? Hey, G Money was on the ground talking about we all we got.
Yeah.
We all we got. And we all we got, Israel. Don't nobody want us. Don't nobody love us. We are all we got. But the way that we act towards one another sometimes is disgusting. Seriously. Right? Hey, what about that? Ephesians 4:22. That you put off concerning the former conversation, the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lusts, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Yo, you got to put off that old man. You can't keep having those old conversations. And I just had this conversation with someone the other day. Why are you entertaining gossip? Because they try to come to me and like, hold up. I don't want to hear it. Don't come to me. If you want to say something about this person, could get them on a three-way. But I'm not just going to sit here and listen to you tell me this person's business. Because please believe me, if they will tell you something about somebody else, you think that they're not going to do the same thing to you?
Yeah.
Be on the phone with somebody telling that other person about all your business? The same dog that'll bring a bone to take a bone. Yo, miss me with all that. We got to put off that old man.
God.
Come on, Shemai, what you had?
The thing about it is, all these so-called gangsta ass niggas that be so hard against our people, but against the white man, you know, they bow down, but still claim that they hard.
That part. Where George Zimmerman at?
Why is he still breathing?
Why is he still breathing? How come ain't none of these gangster niggas ran up on him yet? Man, that's an excellent point.
Shalom Ancient Snoop.
Right. Let's finish that off in Corinthians.
God. Charity envieth not.
Hey, love don't envy. Love is not looking at what my brother has or what my sister has. Looking at their pockets. Looking at their gifts. Love don't do that. Looking at their relationship. Love don't do that. He said, we used to take sweet counsel when we walked in the way of the Most High. Right? And in fact, man, let's get a classic here real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
What happened to that? What happened to that? Hey, man, that's my brother. I love that brother, man. What happened to that? Now we got the evil eyes. Even in this truth, brothers is hating on other brothers. In this truth, I don't like that nigga.
Salakia.
Come on.
And the thing about it is, when I came into this truth, I'm thinking, okay, we know the truth. You know, the curse is not gonna be within us, among us. You know what I'm saying? Shit, boy, I found out quick.
The hard way.
Yeah.
The hard way. Yasha Allah, it's a hard thing. We have to self-examine ourselves. Every aspect of it. And completely come out of the world. Really live our life by these precepts. Really live our life by what the master teacher taught us.
God.
Because he came and gave us the game. And we say it to the Christians all the time. Hey, y'all love Jesus except for what Jesus taught. Well, hey, Yahushua told the rich man, yo, well, you got to sell everything you got, man. Come follow me. Because his heart was off. And we know the heart is the mind. All right, we know that. But his heart was off. Some of our hearts are not right. I'll be completely transparent. I've said it before. Sometimes the thoughts that go through my head, I'm like, God damn, why don't I just think that? But we have to self-examine ourselves. Because that's the only way you're going to change. Of course, with the power of the Most High. All praises. The water of Yahweh. The water of Yahweh for giving us a spirit to endure. And enduring is not just enduring the persecution. Enduring, sometimes that means enduring your own thoughts. Enduring that old man that is trying to fight his way out. Because, hey, when you get rid of that one demon, what happens? That joker go get 7 of his homeboys. Mm-hmm. And they were like, man, let's go back. Let's ride on them.
Yeah.
So it's a constant fight. It's a constant battle. Right? Go back to that Corinthians from Baba Kasha.
Okay. Charity vaunteth not itself.
Hey, charity don't vaunt itself up. It's not puffed up. That's what it's getting ready to go into next. Right? Charity ain't like, oh man, yeah, I'm that nigga. I'm cold with the precepts. I can shoot them off. I got the coldest breakdowns. You're not in the truth if you're not rocking over here. Come on, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're supposed to be the salt of the earth. We're supposed to be the light. Are we actually being the light? Are you actually being the light, drawing people? Are you actually seasoning? Come on, keep reading.
Time. Vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil.
Yo, is not easily provoked. Hey, how many brothers out here, really is out here showing patience? Hey, yo, Yasha Allah, it's a heart issue. Yeah, rock your fringes. But are you showing love? Yo, rock the beard, man. Hey, there's some brothers out here with some mighty beards. Rock that thing. But are you showing love? Yeah, you're going to the feast days. But are you showing love? Right? We're a nation destroyed. We're trying to rebuild the nation. What's the difference from us? I mean, and I really, like I said, I got to deal with myself first before I deal with anything. But if I still got a nigga mentality, if I still got a gangbang mentality, yo, we was out one day and I was talking to these Christians, and there was a dude, he was across the street, and he had walked over and he was talking a gang of stuff to the Christians, right? And I was just standing there. He wasn't saying anything to me. But then homeboy went stupid for a second. He walked over my direction, and for a split second, I kind of I was really ready to take it there. And I told him, I was like, hold on, bro. I'm not one of these Christians. I will knock you out. And homeboy ended up, going across the street, and he was still, looking over at me. And I mean, truth be told, I would have laid that dude out if he would have got within 4 feet of me. I ain't stupid. I'm not just gonna, let nobody do nothing crazy. But at the same time, was I easily provoked? I think I was. I think I allowed that dude to take my spirit somewhere else. For that, just that split moment, it wasn't Yahweh out there on the street no more. That was that old man that was out there. Yahweh was in the back of my mind. Yeah. No, self-defense is hey, like I said, hey, if homeboy would have ran up, man, homeboy would have caught these hands. For real. He would have definitely caught these hands. But what I'm saying is, there's a lot of instances where we throw fuel on the fire. And I ain't saying that brothers got to be out there and be soft. I'm not saying that neither. But it's a fine line. And we have to learn how to walk that line. Just like in wanting the day of the Lord. Now, the scriptures say that we're not supposed to be wishing for the day of the Lord. But at the same time, we want our enemies to be judged. God. So it's a fine line. Right? That's a fine line that we have to learn to walk, because we are the salt, we are the light. Right? But anyway, fruits of the spirit. That's right. Where can we find that, Chase? Where can we find the fruits of the spirit? Come on, quick on the sword. Where can we get that? Fruits of the spirit. Fruits of the spirit. And with that, yo, we've been on for a minute. Told y'all I was gonna be short, so we go wrap it there. We gonna wrap it there. But hey, Yashala, it's a heart. Galatians 5:22. All right, con. All right. Hey, any one of the officers got anything? Con, all praise to the Most High, man. Hey, the water for everybody that came in. Hey, Taze, it's good to see you, brother. I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
I ain't seen you at one in a minute.
All right. Hope all is well with you and with the family. Thing for real. Hope you're enduring in the spirit. But yeah, for real. Yeah, you was off, bro. I want to go say nothing, though. I want to go say nothing. It's all good. I knew what you meant. All right. But slavery, Oh yeah. I believe me, I definitely do. So but yeah, Yasha with that, yo, keep enduring, man. Keep enduring, and while you're keeping the law, because that is the whole duty. That is the whole duty of man. Right? The two greatest commandments: love the Most High and love your brother. Love your brother, man. Right? We got to get better at that. We got to get better at this nation building. Right?
For real.
Right. But with that, Yasha Allah. The water, brother. The water. Love you too, King. Right. But let's get that verse, man. Let's get it.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
All right. Let's take that thing, man. And that's, hey, Yashala, how we take it back. Oh, real quick. I almost forgot. Let me throw this in there. Hey, if y'all eat cornbread, who in the chat eats cornbread? I know probably all y'all Negroes eat cornbread. But
I don't eat cornbread.
You don't eat cornbread?
Nah, I never did.
All praises to the Most High.
Especially if you eat Jiffy. Who do that?
Right. Hey. So, hey, throw a 7 in the chat throw a 1 in the chat if you eat cornbread. All right. Yaquab eats cornbread. You want your cornbread? How about I eat your cornbread? Oh, who eats cornbread? No, kosher. All right, kosher. All right, for sure. All right, Sister Joanne eats cornbread. Zanai eats cornbread. Don't buy Jiffy. All right, Tay's got it. Right, that's right. Hey, that cornbread has pork in it. I never knew that. All praise to the Most High. I ain't ate no cornbread in a minute. But now I definitely know. Hey, Yasha Allah, we gotta watch what we eat because these damn devils put cornbread in everything.
Not the Jiffy.
Right? Hey, you want your cornbread? No, you ain't getting my cornbread. Don't give him your cornbread, Claude. Hey, I want to go watch that movie now. How the cornbread?
Taste Lord. It's
yeah,
that Lord that be in the cornbread.
That's right. Hey, sis Zanai said, hey, hold on. What? Oh, Famous Dave is lawful. Famous Dave is lawful. Okay. And tortillas. All right. I hear it. That's what's up. Shoot, I need to give me some tortillas. I ain't messing with no cornbread though. That's for sure. All right, but hey, y'all, love y'all. Hey, tomorrow, Torah portion, right? So make sure y'all tune in for that. We definitely got to go over these laws. We definitely got to learn the laws. We definitely got to know what laws apply to us and make sure that we walking this thing out, because that's the whole duty of man. And with that, Yasha Allah, hey, shalom.
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 This is not a test.
Black skin, black sauce, black Jesus, black music, 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 black music, black music, black